you tired, Hootle?
Sure he's not just trying to hide from us?
I think Hootle senses something. Hoo hoo hoo. Hoo. Hoo hoo hoo. Hoo. Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Hey, if we find anyone who needs help here...
I know. We'll make sure to ask what's wrong.
Well... Hey! Got it!
Huh?
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Well, let's see what they have to say.
Oh, hey!
Seriously?
Well...
Well... Hmm?
Huh? Huh?
That's just...
I guess...
Yeah. Law.
Yeah! Huh?
Oh?
Oh, wow! All right! I wasn't expecting a thank you for that.
Maybe socializing with people is helping to jog his memory bit by bit. You did good, Law.
Thanks.
I wonder if something happened.
Huh?
Well... Yeah.
No way.
Huh? Got it. Boomy! Boomy! No, really. I kinda see where they're coming from.
Are you okay with anything as long as it's round and flies?
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
I think I get the gist of this now.
Xion, could we talk a moment?
Do you mind if we chat a bit?
Now there's something I never thought I'd hear you say.
Remember when we talked about what it was like for me growing up? Well, I thought it only fair that I also get to ask what you were like as a child.
My childhood? Maybe you missed the memo that was going around, but I can't remember anything of my past.
I know. Just whatever you can remember. There's gotta be something, right?
Let me think. Well, have I ever told you about my army days? Back when I used to serve under a Dahnan master?
Yeah, but that must have been after you were already grown up, right? Do you happen to remember anything from back when you were younger?
Actually, I remember I had a kid with me.
You had a kid?
No, of course not. The child's father was another soldier. Back in those days, we risked our lives for a master we'd never even seen. We just fought for them and didn't even question it. When that kid's dad died and I saw them sitting there crying, I felt this bitter, indescribable feeling. It was like I was drinking something toxic that I knew I shouldn't, but couldn't stop. It was strange. I never understood why I reacted like that. Soldiers died every day. It wasn't anything new.
What it tells me is that deep down, you were the same man then as you are now. You've never been able to accept injustice in the world.
If you keep talking like that, you're going to embarrass me. I wonder whatever happened to that master and poor kid. Not that there's any way of knowing now. You know, I just remembered that kid was good at sewing dolls. They gave me one once. As a good luck charm to protect me.
Dolls? I think it's time we go to sleep. Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
There.
What's that huge Zoogle over there?
Stay far away from that thing, Rinwell. I'd steer clear of that Zoogle if I were you.
Damn. That weak, huh?
Are you really gonna search through this whole castle?
Oh, quit grumbling. This sort of stuff's old hat for us by now.
Yeah, you've got a point. But
It's not going to take forever, Law, I promise. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.
Very well. Well,
Hey,
Pardon me.
What the hell? These guys not realize who we are?
doesn't seem that way. You must think we're just demons from the town.
whatever's going on, these are Bull Run soldiers. Watch yourselves.
Dance in the wind! Sleep now.
In a bind?
Sky is mine! Thunderblade! Too much to handle? This one's mine! Whoa! Hey, leave the enemy's arms to me!
Milky Blade here!
Be still! I'm not done!
Ready!
Make your break!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Excited! Got you! Magnum Gale Force!
You picked the wrong
Here's
fight!
the healing arm!
I can carve through armor!
Look sharp!
First aid!
I owe you one.
Raging Storm!
Double demon bang! Eternal
Charge!
You require
Tiger Blade! There you go! Build it up! Radiant Lunge! Eon! Astral Energy! Full throttle! Yeah.
Hey.
You don't say.
Well...
Well?
How?
Oh, wow!
So then,
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy. Not me personally.
Well, either way, solve the problem, and that's what counts.
I sure wish we could go on vacation.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt for us to unwind a little for once.
Not like we've got the gall to spare for it, though.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Ganeth Haros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Danans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it! They killed us! Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die! Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing! How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Danans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganeth Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen. But treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegis aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dana.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Danans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
When you think about it, thinking for yourself can be a heavy responsibility at times.
Yeah, it's not like your mind will only ever think about good, happy things for one.
Maybe so. But I'll still take that burden over living life as a puppet serving others. That's why I want to do everything I can to help these people.
Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes. And yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganeth Haros.
I know that. But our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shionne?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Not really.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just don't be too hard on yourself, okay? No way! All right. Having to inform a mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
Sorry.
Yes.
All right.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work?
Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There are Zeugles roaming around out there. We should follow after her. Okay, off we go.
You guys want to rest here?
Yes.
What?
I'm afraid not.
I'm sorry.
Rinwell,
Huh?
good.
Right.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right?
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renan oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almeidrea killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the Resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, La.
You're welcome?
I sense a poor soul who is in dire need.
Sounds like our cue to...
Oh?
What? Yes!
Just great. What?
What?
Yes! Yes!
Nice.
Sorry.
Yes.
Just great.
White, soft, and fluffy items. Is that description supposed to be figurative or literal?
Let's check anything in the area that looks edible.
I think we've helped these people just about as much as we can. They're going to need more long-term aid than we can provide on our own.
You're right. We need to ask the other realms to send help, and fast. Another reason to hurry and find a way out of Ganath Haros.
Agreed. Start looking for a way out tomorrow. For now, we should spend the day resting up while we can. Okay, off we go.
You guys want to rest here?
What?
What's that noise?
Alfred, this is bad! Look at the sky!
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dana.
Not just into Dana, but her own resistance too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsif, too. You saw her, right, Xion? Xion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelegion.
Seriously? How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renan top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganeth Haros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cyslodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this extent.
What's gonna happen now?
We ask around. Let's do what we can.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dana, did anyone else see any weird lights shoot out with it?
Indeed. As I recall, it was 4 lights, each one a different color and going in a separate direction.
That's what I saw too. What were they?
Hold on. A lot just happened here, so let's take a minute. For now, let's focus on one thing at a time.
I bet the whole of Dan is losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting somewhere close to normal.
It's too calculated. As if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
The people of Pelegion seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave. That's for sure.
Whatever Lenegis is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
Even now, they're stealing away Dana's astral energy as we speak. Come on. We don't have much time.
Where are these Forland Mountains exactly?
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lavtu marshlands.
I don't remember there being any sort of path like that around there.
It's possible we overlooked something before. It wouldn't hurt to look again.
I think Hootle senses something.
We should be able to cook here. About time we call it a night?
Indeed. One should never underestimate the power of beauty sleep.
Odd. I never thought you would care.
Thanks for waiting. Eat as much as you like.
Good night, everyone.
Time to work off that last meal.
Armored soldiers!
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
Oh, glory unto Volron!
Lay down your arm. And no one has to get hurt.
Silence! Greater gluttony. You shall never walk free!
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn dramatic.
Infernal turret!
Illuminate the dark!
Come and face it!
Here goes!
You're mine! You're finished!
I never miss! Get the win! Gemini Aqua!
Shine! Radiant light! Try harder!
Let me help.
My turn! Swallow blade! An astral
That's my shield!
Shut him down! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here, let me help.
Slash!
First aid! Champion swirl!
Take this! Luna Rongo!
Lightning condemn!
I'm not done! Not today! Swallow blade! Double demon! A new melody! Swallow blade! Double
Laser field!
Can't get out of bed! I owe you one!
Is that a healing arm? It is. I can't ignore your pain. I'll try to be more careful.
Double demon!
Will this help?
Take this! Swallow blade! Lightning thrust! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Swallow blade! Dragon The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Gemini Aqua! Wind Astrolabe! Where was that came from?
You picked the wrong
Coming
fight!
through! I never miss field!
Now you see what I can do!
I'll be ready!
Swallow blade! Double demon fang! Dragon swarm! Double demon fang!
Do it! Frozen
Hammer!
What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia. Everything all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go. That took more energy than I expected.
Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
I was wondering the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Dahnan master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
A Dahnan master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Dahnan techniques then.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's incredible and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then. Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them. They've been holed up here all this time, hiding.
The remnants of Volron's forces. You think they were planning an ambush on Pelegion?
Possibly. Then again, knowing how blind their devotion is, maybe they were just waiting.
Waiting? For Volron, you mean?
Even though we already defeated him? But yes, I suppose you're right. For these guys, that would just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
Either that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, their allegiance is to their lord.
Who they're convinced and expectant will return. So in the meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does. That's way more than just loyalty. It's no less than total subjugation.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Here I go. Don't mind if I do. Here, let me help.
Rending you apart! Slice! This! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I shall... Sure you survived this.
Photon dance in the wind.
In a bind?
Here I go. How's it? Radiant
Be
wave.
still.
Make it break. Kisara, go for it.
Prepare to crumble!
Think we overdid it?
Not by a long shot.
Let's go.
You picked the wrong fight!
On guard!
You're mine!
Shattering pieces! Attack time!
Throwing you out there!
Doubling. This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes!
Here, let me help.
My turn!
Crazy cascade.
Make it rain!
Mirage!
Spread.
Sometimes I wonder where you come up with those moves.
I could say the same to you.
Good thing we're on the same side, huh?
You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shion.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Shion in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from.
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renans had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Shion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. And let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Shion or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
Right, here goes! Lightning thrust! Your armor won't save you! Come and face me! Portal blade!
Your wings won't save you from me!
You're mine! Got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Yours!
This one's mine!
You're finished! Sword Ring Alpha! Blow them away!
Hear me! Flame of fury!
You're mine! Be still!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that!
In a bind! Hurricane thrust!
Go for it! Prepare to crumble! Lightning can... Not on my watch! Help this! Mega Ray! Annihilation!
You're on!
Flame of fury!
Double Demon Fang!
Thunderblade! Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
Think Volron really did seal it off to keep it hidden then?
Seems like it. Those soldiers we encountered might have known about it and chosen to hide out here.
But with the entrance collapsed and exposed, they must have been...
Little help!
Eat dirt!
Shield and fail! I'll bring you back from vicious.
Right here! I got you!
Grind and win!
Down!
Flame
You're
Knight! Water, hear my call!
Can't see...
Waterfall!
Dragon Form! I'm not done! Dazzle! You're mine!
They're all coming after me!
I'm coming, Renwell.
I'm not scared! I'm totally fine! Banana, let's go!
Next, I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisher! Make it break!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Be still!
Hurricane strike!
You're on!
Negative adjacent!
Prepare to be sealed!
This one's
Freeze
mine!
Lancer! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Take this!
Photon
I'm
Spark!
Hurricane Slice!
I felt better, that's for sure.
I won't forgive you!
Dazzle! Tear! Hurricane
Illuminate
You're
the
on!
dark! Come forth! Is that statue really art? Now I see everything!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly! That's what I said! Illuminate the dark! Redwell! Astral energy! Full throttle!
A flawless victory.
Naturally.
This one's all mine!
Don't worry, I've got plenty to go around.
Now or never! Double Demon Fang!
How about
Take
this?
You're finished!
Leave the enemy's art to me.
This one's mine.
No complaints here! I can carve through armor!
This one's mine.
Dragon Form!
Now, astral energy.
Say no more! Lightning Thrust!
This one's mine. Now,
Denied.
this
Here
will
I
come in
come.
handy.
Don't get complacent. I see supplies and other signs people were living here. Even Zoogle cages.
Definitely looks like this is where the remnants of Volron's forces hold themselves up. Yeah.
They were hiding in a place like this all along.
No choice!
Watch your back.
Dragon Form! Be still! I'm not done! Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal!
Make it right!
Go for it.
Prepare to crumble!
Think we overdid it?
My turn!
Not by a long
Strike!
shot.
Dragon Form!
Healing circle.
Now, let loose! Dragon Form!
Thanks, Xion.
Dazzle! You're finished!
Annihilation.
Stardust!
Illuminate the
Astral Art?
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Here's
Dazzle! You're mine! You're on! Burn!
Anything in armor is all mine. Evil. This one. Where are you going?
Swallow Blade! Dragon
Glacial
Form!
spear. Here's evil.
Make it ready.
Kitara frozen.
Hammer!
Nicely done. And again.
All thanks to you.
You're mine! Dragon Form!
Illuminate the dark. Come
Armor
forth,
won't
holy
save
glimmer.
you. This one's...
Go for it.
Prepare to crumble! You were practically a blur. Together with your marksmanship, we make quite the team.
We got some good equipment!
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
Coming through.
Fall back! I'll hold them off!
That enemy looks strong. I bet it'll be worth our while to fight it.
I've got her. Really bad feeling about this.
Dazzle! You're mine! You're on!
Great healing
Double
circle.
Demon Fang!
Not on my watch.
This one's mine!
I can shatter any steel!
You got company.
You're on!
Doing it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Going in.
Dragon Form!
Let the marksman handle this.
Double Demon Fang!
Astral energy.
Say no more! Got it!
Well done. Radiant here. Where are you going? On guard.
Burn in hell!
Take this. Shield.
Dragon Form!
Here's the evil pile.
Double Deep! No further!
Look sharp!
Swallow Blade!
Freeze Lancer. Tempest Whirl.
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
equipment.
How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose, anyway? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegis?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renaissalma, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
Dohalim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegis may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cyslodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
So Shion's thorns are dark astral energy.
Rinwell. Are you worried about Shion?
Of course I am. But I don't know how to talk to her about it.
You and me both.
Come to think of it, what happened to those 4 lights that fell from Lenegis along with the wedge?
All 4 of them scattered in different directions. It's anyone's guess where on Dana they might have landed.
I'm not entirely sure, but it seemed like those lights may have all been different elements of astral energy.
So even though they're using the wedge to siphon off energy from Dana, they're shooting it back down to Dana as well? Why?
I don't know. It all happened so suddenly.
Hopefully it's not a sign of some new threat we'll have to deal with.
But if that red woman has anything to do with the wedge, then what could that light...
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh?
The Red Woman. Shion and Dohalim said they'd never seen her before Pelegion.
Are you saying they're lying to us?
No, it's not that I think they're lying, just... there has to be some reason for it, right?
Well, one thing the two of them have in common is that they're both Renans.
Okay, you two. Put a pin in it for now. I know that we're in the dark about a lot, but for now, let's focus on getting through these mountains.
Yeah, of course.
We finally made it.
I wonder if something happened.
I think there's someone in trouble. No way.
All right? You don't say. Stay calm.
Huh?
Good.
Sure.
Perhaps you shouldn't have gotten your hopes up.
I felt moved by people whose love transcended the boundaries of race. I wanted to hope.
I can see why you'd feel that way, I suppose.
Huh?
Ridiculous.
Got it.
Right.
I think Hootle senses something.
I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out. Like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor is what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Well, what about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
Oh.
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Yeah, I guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure filled with memories.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
finally made it. Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
Yeah!
Sure. How did it come to this?
You're a beautiful woman, Xion. That's a good thing, right?
Wait, Kisara. Hey, Kisara!
How did it come to this?
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Hello. I see. Oh. What?
Oh?
I see.
Yeah.
But why Volron's whereabouts? Don't they know where their own sovereign is?
Considering we've come across him the world over, he's likely been operating on his own for a while now.
Maybe even his own subordinates were just toys to him.
Yes!
Well,
Right. Very nice. Yes! Right.
Just a minute.
Great! What? Yes! Great!
Hey.
No way!
Oh? Hey!
sorry.
How? Amazing! Yes!
Hey. What?
Very nice.
Alpin! Shion's stuffing bread with mabo curry!
Now I can eat this every day.
Jeez, Shion, you're hooked on that stuff.
That was quite the little adventure we went on. Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
No choice.
Switch to offense! Fall back! I'll hold them off!
Dispose of the trash.
Far enough!
Dance in the wind! We here go! Radiant Spear! Here I go!
This one's mine!
Mega Ray!
Double Demon
Mega
Blast!
Ray! Mega Ray!
Take it!
Raging Cascade!
You're finished!
Ray! Downfall! Hammer! Flame of
Going in!
You're mine!
Thunder Field!
Prepare to be seized.
Astral Energy!
Say no more. That astral energy was incredible.
I gave it everything I had.
No choice.
Don't worry, I've got plenty to go around.
Never
mine.
miss!
Burn it
Holy
out!
Land! One
Claw
more!
blade! Dragon
Radiant
form!
Blast! Here!
Make it rain!
Shion! Astral Energy! Full throttle!
Prepare to be seized.
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly. This one's mine.
Swallow blade! Dragon form!
Do it! Go, Halim!
All yours, Kisara.
Raging Cascade!
Slash!
In here!
Dragon form!
I'm out of ammo!
On guard!
This one's all mine!
Annihilation!
Double Demon Fang!
Mega Ray!
Going
You're
in!
mine!
By the
Here I
power
come!
of water!
Eternal devastation!
Hurricane strike!
Double Demon Fang!
Do it!
Remote!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work.
sure got cold all of a sudden after we passed the peak.
Law,
Yeah, we're getting close.
I won't forgive you!
Swallow blade!
Mega Ray! Piercing Ray!
Eat dirt!
This one is mine!
Sword Rain Alpha!
sleep now.
Time to do it!
Double demon!
Frozen.
Hammer! Nicely done!
Swallow blade!
All thanks to you! Hear my call!
I'll sleep now.
Red!
You're
Let the
mine!
marksman handle
It's
this!
over! Double demon fang!
Going in!
Dragon swarm!
Hurricane Strike! On guard!
Here I come! You're finished!
Do it!
Lunar Rumble!
Law, I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your watch!
I've been doing really great lately.
Hi, Hoodle.
Swallow blade!
You
wanna fight back? It's over!
Where are you going?
Burn!
This one's mine!
Here.
Swallow blade!
This line's free! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
Astral energy.
Say no more! Shut!
Well done.
Not a chance! Now I can let loose! Swallow blade!
Do it!
Law.
Demon's Descent!
Flashing fang!
Lightning descent.
On guard!
Double
Here
demon!
goes! Illuminate the Hurricane!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Take it. Go. One
Dragon
more. Air thrust.
This could be useful.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Where are you going?
I'm not
This
done.
one's mine!
Swallow blade! Take this!
Sleep now.
Raining flash!
Let's get you up.
Blew away! It's over!
Now.
Fang!
Frozen.
Hammer!
Nicely done.
All thanks to you!
You're finished!
Take this!
Blew away!
Freeze Lancer.
That extra training paid off.
If it's in the sky,
This
it's
one?
Illuminate the sky.
Strike!
Where are you going? Going
Blew
in!
away!
One more!
Double demon
Make it
fang!
rain! Hear my... This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There!
Come one, come all!
Mega Ray!
Not right! We got flyers!
I got it! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Illuminate the sky!
Magic
is there! Glacial
Smash
Spear!
you!
Ripple!
Raining flash!
Now.
River!
Astral energy.
Say no more!
Everyone still in one piece?
Yep. I barely worked up a sweat. This might be some decent equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
We made it to Cyslodia.
We need to get that bridge down somehow.
It looks like we can control it from our side. Let's take a closer look.
Are you okay, Law?
Oh, fine. Just thinking. The past is a real downer. That's why I'm focused on what's ahead of me. You?
Yeah. I'm going to stay the path. As long as we're all together, I know we'll be all right.
Same here. Now let's get moving.
Oh, good. We can cross through here.
Stop! Who goes there?
My name is Alphen. We're not your enemies.
Did you say Alphen? Slap me silly, it really is you!
Forgetting someone?
Rinwell! Oh, glad to see you're doing okay.
What are you guys doing out here?
We're patrolling the realm. Never thought I'd bump into you all on my rounds, though. Heck, enough of me, though. What's going on up in the sky? Feels like the world's gonna end.
That's what we're trying to figure out ourselves. And as it happens, I've got a big favor to ask.
I had an inkling that's why you'd come back, as soon as I saw you in the distance. So you beat all the lords, huh? Damn, you really must be a hero.
I just did what I had to. So can you send anybody to help Ganeth Heros?
I think we can help out. I'll hit up the other resistance groups and rustle up some support. I doubt they'll have a problem sending people once I mention it's you who's asking.
Thanks. If you guys can help out, that'll give us a chance to do something about that wedge out in the ocean.
Yeah, I think that's something only you guys can handle. Speaking of which, that thing's out in the middle of the ocean. How do you even plan on reaching it?
By boat. We're about to go look for one.
No rest for the weary, I see. Hey, what happened to that mask you used to wear?
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost it.
I sure never expected to run into Bregan.
Cyslodia's probably in good hands with him.
Yeah, now we can focus on finding a ship.
A boat, huh? Where are we gonna find one of those? It's not the kind of thing people just leave lying around.
Especially not Renans. For an Imperial power, they never have shown much interest in maritime expansion. Still, I dare say there should be the odd small vessel here and there.
All well and good, but that structure's slap bang in the middle of the ocean. A fishing boat won't cut it.
Let's just try to find one that won't sink us halfway out, yeah? Not that it needs to be a huge galley like Almadria's or anything.
Just as well, since we've passed, let's see, literally 0 huge galleys.
All I know is we have to reach that thing in the ocean. Anything that might work, I say we try it. Thanks to Bregan, it seems like Ganeth Heros should be in good hands, at least.
I wonder who they'll send to look after things. It'll be someone from one of the other resistance organizations, no doubt.
They could do a whole lot worse than someone like Doc. and knowledge of medicine would go a long way there.
Wait, do you mean the old guy back in Calaglia? Ganeth Harros would be one hell of a trek from there. He'd have to get here first.
My brother's old second-in-command, Legil, would be a perfect fit, too. Pity she'll probably still have her hands tied up with work in Menancia.
Mahag Saar will be the same story. They won't have the manpower as it is, let alone enough to start exporting it.
Man, everyone's still struggling to get back on their feet, huh?
Knowing Bregan, he'll probably take things into his own hands. He seems like the kind of guy who enjoys a challenge.
Thinking back on it now, though, it does kind of make you realize just how many people we've gotten to know in each of the places we visited.
That's true. And each and every connection we forged is priceless. Anyway, we can trust Bregan to take care of things from here. Come on, let's focus on the task at hand.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
You guys want to rest here?
Hey, look! We've got way more animals!
I never imagined Law would have a knack for husbandry.
Makes sense since they're on the same wavelength.
You're making me blush over here.
Law, maybe you should consider what that statement actually means.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle? I think Hootle senses something.
Looks like we got another reward.
I didn't realize that so many still remained. Danan owls truly are majestic indeed.
I thought the Danan owls had all but died out myself. That's what I get for making assumptions.
Just so we're clear, this place is supposed to be a secret.
Yes, I'm aware. Places like these should be kept out of the public eye.
It's a pity, though. With proper training, they could be made into a magnificent chorus.
What are they hooting about now?
Alphen and Xion can interpret for us, right?
Huh? Oh, no, I mean, it was just a lucky guess last time.
Yeah? Maybe you'll be lucky twice. Go on, give it a shot.
Really? Well, if you say so. Let's see. Listen to them. Are they really up to the task?
What do you mean? You're the one who put them in charge.
It's my responsibility to protect our friends.
Stop trying to take everything upon yourself.
This is what the owls are saying?
Of course.
I must say, though, we've found quite a number of owls. It's a testament to how much you care for Hootle, Rinwell.
I wonder which branch Hootle will perch on.
Rinwell?
Oh, nothing. Don't mind me. Well, come on. The perches are only half filled. We've got to find the rest of the owls.
We've reached our destination. Get lost!
Double Demon Fang!
Hurricane! Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Well... Oof, no. Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Hey, that actually came out pretty all right, don't you think?
Okay, off we go.
We finally made it.